going on, guys? It's Nivek, and this is a Q&A that was highly requested. Like, everybody was asking me to do it, so I'm going to do what my fans want me to do. Um, got a few questions from Twitter. I'd say quite a few questions. Mostly friends asked, but we'll get right into it. The first question is from Umir, a good friend, known him for a long time. He asked, how good looking do I think he is? And I have to say he's the best looking Indian guy that I know. So there you go. Second set of questions come from Troll. He has two. First one, who's the baddest motherfucker you've ever met? Hashtag ask Longneck. I like the hashtag. That wasn't even a thing, but that made me laugh. So I don't really know any people that are like that bad. In my personal opinion, there's a dude on YouTube that I started watching that I would say is, but I don't know him, so I can't really say that. Yeah, so I can't really answer your question, to be honest. And your second one, he asked, which fuckboy would you beat up in the COD community? Again, I can't really answer that because I'm 19 and I don't really want to beat up someone over the internet. That would be kind of weird. So, again, Troll, you gotta have better questions, man. I don't know what to tell you. Third person has 4 questions. They're from Jaffe, another great friend. He asked, are you my real son? No, I never even met you, so unless I'm living a lie, I'm not your son. Second question, am I your best Canadian friend? Yes, you are. Mostly because I don't know many people from Canada, but you're a really good friend nonetheless, so it doesn't really matter. Third question from him is, am I all internet? Personally, I would have to say that I'm all internet because if I didn't have internet, I wouldn't be able to play competitively. So, I don't know. I just suck at the game, so it doesn't really matter what I am. But fourth question, it's a serious one instead of his other questions. So finally, he asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So basically, I'm going to school right now, second year of college. So in 5 years, I would be hopefully graduated, and then I would be hopefully getting a job. I might do extra schooling if I feel like it's necessary, but we'll see whenever we get there. I kind of live my life at its time. I don't plan ahead too far. I do week to week, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanted to work for an aerospace company designing aircrafts. That's what I'm going to school for, but we'll see. So that's basically it. I'd also hopefully have a girlfriend, but I play video games, so who the hell knows if that'll happen. Next person, it comes from Robos. It's I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to ask myself my own question. He asks, "What if?" question mark. So I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna assume that it means, what if he was as good as me at COD? And honestly, I don't know what it would be like for you, Robos. Dude, it feels great to be the best Call of Duty player on the console, but I don't know, I can't teach. Next question, it comes from Dragon, another great friend, very nice guy. He asks, what's your favorite COD and why, other than AW? A smiley face. I like the smiley face. So I'd have to say, and I've thought about this for a while, I think my favorite Call of Duty was Black Ops 1. And that's purely because it was so much fun. So I started on Black Ops 1, and it was just friends that I played with from real life. I didn't know anything about Call of Duty. The first time I ever played zombies, I didn't even know there were dogs in it, and I turned off the game because it was scary. But we won't think about that too much. So yeah, I'd have to say that was my favorite game. It was made for kids. I feel like that game was really fun to play as a younger person, and Call of Duty is just turned into this I don't know, this big shit show. So basically, I don't even like the game anymore. I'm not even buying Black Ops 3 unless I like, I don't know, get some AIDS or something, and then decide I want to get it. Um, but yeah, I definitely have to say Black Ops 1. I really enjoyed Black Ops 2 for its competitive, but it's just not what it used to be. Next question. It comes from Taniophobia or Untagony or Kyle or the weird kid on Twitter that says stupid shit. But it's really funny. His first question, he has two. His first one is, do I have a long schlong? And it's coming from him, so he's asking me if I think he has a long schlong. Um, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer this because I don't know. You know, just because I look doesn't mean it's gay. But I won't tell anyone if you do because that's confidential information. Second question, it's kind of like a would you rather question. Would you rather get jacked off for the Hulk with sandpaper, or the girl with teeth, or get a BJ from the girl with teeth in Mortal Kombat? I never personally played Mortal Kombat, so I had to look this up, do a little research, and she's pretty weird, but I think I'd have to go with her because I'm not trying to get torn up by the Hulk out here. So I'm gonna put on the moves, maybe try to get a little bit more than that BJ. I'm gonna like say we're gonna do that, but then hit her with the heat, and it's GG's from there. Um, so next set of questions, there's three, come from my best friend and real life and everything. That's Renegade, and he asked, "Who's your best friend?" Let's just take a second to think about this. All right, next question. He asks, "What's one thing you would change about yourself?" Um, I just thought about this for quite some time, and I decided that if I would change something about myself, it would be where I grew up, because it was like a small town. The school system wasn't all that great. The people that I was around, I didn't like at all. Like, I think in that entire county, I think I might like five people, and that's including family members. So that says a lot about where I grew up. It's just like academics were like not prioritized over sports. Like, if you were a good football player, you would get like more recognition than if you had straight A's, and it was pretty pathetic because they all sucked anyway. Like, our sports were god awful, but I mean that's for them to decide, I guess, and they can go make no money and be good at football or whatever. But um, yeah, so I would definitely change where I grew up, like a better school, better community that cares about things that actually mean something. Um, and his third question is, if you could visit one country, what would it be? 100% I'll go to Australia because I want to go to the Great Barrier Reef with my dad. The reason for this is I've been snorkeling in the third largest coral reef, and that's in Key West. I went there a couple years ago with my Boy Scout troop and my dad and everything, and it was so much fun. Snorkeling just so cool, getting to like see things that you've never seen in your life, and it's just a completely new thing to me, and I would totally do it again. That was the most fun I've probably ever had in my life, to be honest. But yeah, that's where I would visit. And Australia's a really nice place. It's not like a bunch of freaks like everywhere else in the world. Like, it's basically like US, and like some of China's normal. And there's some other like small countries like Denmark, Sweden, like good places. But then like the whole rest of the world is just freaks. And I swear that's where half the people in Call of Duty come from. But I mean, that's besides the point. So, last question of the Q&A is from Unseen Nat 30695, aka Catman Steve. He's a beast. And he asked, "What's your craziest college story?" Because I'm in my second year of college. So this question is probably better for someone else because I don't party that much, and you only get crazy college stories if you party and shit like that. So I have one question, or not one question. I have one story that's pretty good that I liked. So me and my friend went out this one night, with a group of girls, and we were gonna try to get in this party. You know, we went to a couple parties earlier, and then we went to this one, and it was like the biggest one we've been to all night. We tried to get in, got denied. The girls were allowed in, so we let them go in, and then we were texting them to try to get us in through a back door or like a side door. So we try one door, it doesn't work. Try another one, doesn't work. We just don't know what to do. So we walk around the back, and they have like a balcony kind of thing with these glass windows and like everything, and it's all nice. I mean, it's a nice frat house and everything like that. And we told her to open a window because no one's watching the windows, they're just watching doors. We can get in and we'll be in the party and it'll be cool. And so we tell her to open this window. Well, instead, this crazy, I don't even know what to call her, she decides to bust out the window. She busts out the window frame, the glass, it just like falls out, and we're like, okay, we're not going through there, because we went through there and someone realized what we had done, we probably would have died that night. And I was not trying to die, you know. I value my life a little bit more than getting killed at a frat house. So we did not go through there. She busted the window out. We just left. I don't know. They might have like beat her up. I haven't talked to her since, so it doesn't really matter. But that's probably the craziest college story. I don't got much because that's like the only time I've ever gone out. But it was fun. So I mean, I guess I could do it again and make another Q&A with a better story. But yeah, so that's about all the questions that I have for this Q&A. That dragged on a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but I could do more if people wanted to. I'm a very entertaining person, as you can obviously tell. But the other thing I was going to talk about is me and my friend Renegade that I talked about earlier might be doing like prank-ish videos, like social experiment kind of things to mess with people. Since we're at college, there's a bunch of people around and it's like a fun thing to do. So we might start doing that and upload it to YouTube, probably on this channel or another one. I'll notify you guys about that. And we'll see. It might be pretty fun. I think it would be a lot of fun to do, but we'll see if we can do it. I don't know if we have the equipment, but we'll try and make it work. So stay tuned for that, but I'll let you know. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, even though it means nothing, and have a nice day, guys.